It's Tim Albright with AVNation with the Road to ISE. Integrated Systems Europe happens the 30th of January through the 2nd of February. And with me to talk about the stand for Avocor is my buddy Dana Corey. Welcome, sir.
Hey there, how are you? Good to see you.
Good to see you. Good to see you. You guys are in Hall 2, S as in Sam 700, 2S700, easy for me to say. Dana, we know Avocor. We love Avocor. Got to hang out with Kylie File here at the CTI National Sales Meeting not too long ago. But this time around, we're all going to Barcelona. So what will we find in the Avocor stand at ISE 24?
Yeah, it's continued some of the same in the sense that we're focused on collaboration, but as you'll see at the show, we'll be bringing in some new elements around it, that being of digital signage, software platforms that really drive engagement besides the physical device. And then we will be showcasing a 138-inch DV LED display as we embark possibly down that journey and expanding our portfolio.
So one of the things that I've talked to you about in the past and talked to Kylie a couple of times was 21.9, right? And this is, Zoom hasn't gone down this road. So this is 100% a Microsoft solution, right? It's when they're looking at front row, a number of display manufacturers, you guys are going down this road as well. Talk for a second about why the 21:9 aspect ratio is so important for Avocor and for your users.
Yeah, and I don't want to speak for Zoom, but I believe they are embracing the 21:9. Have been working with them, so I do expect, and again, I'm not speaking for them, but my hunch is that there are some things that's in play, and if you ask them, they probably say they do have a 21:9. But definitely, we see it in a couple ways. One, yeah, the Microsoft initiative with the signature Teams rooms is a driver, whether it be interactive or not, and then you do side of the room interactivity. We're doing that further with products like Logitech with solutions around embracing their camera, our solution and ours for the signature Teams rooms, and then and really just also adding in the collaboration software, the likes of T1V. I'm like a brand marketer today. T1V, bringing them in as well. They do have a great solution. So when you look at all those elements besides the physical space of 21:9. Whether it be interactive or not, the power is there, and the price points are strong enough that you really kind of ask yourself, why would I do 265 to 275s when I can have a seamless 105, as an example?
That makes sense. Talk for a second about the digital signage solution that you guys have come down the pipeline. One of the things that a lot of users are looking at is the cost of some of these displays. It's an investment, and so they're looking to make sure that they get an ROI, and digital signage is certainly one of the ways to do that, whether they're selling advertising in earnest, or they're using it as a way to communicate to their employees. Talk about the Avocor digital signage.
Digital signage is a big word in the sense that it encompasses so much. It go from retail to corporate and all over the place, right? We're focused on the corporate side of that. Does not mean you couldn't place it in other places, but in the sense that we have built a very low cost, sub $1,000 MSRP. We're talking $599, $799, and 43 and 55 inch, called the R series, which basically is an all-in-one, where the media player is inside of the panel, inside the unit. And the flexibility you get with that, the first one is the ability to override inputs and override messaging. Let's say that there's an emergency, there's a tornado, something else is happening. You can have access to override it because the player is inside of it. Therefore, there's no limitation, if you will. That's the big one. So you can get in part of that. And then, of course, we use a company called Rise Vision. Rise Vision is a software provider in signage, and excited to be with them. And in that offering, and that's really where the horsepower comes in, the ease of setup, the ease of configuration, the ease of understanding. Anybody can do it. So that's a big part of it. We at Avocor are leveraging our hardware capabilities combined with the Rise Vision software. So I'm excited about it. I think a lot of our enterprise clients, well, they are already, are taking a look at them. We're doing demos now, have general availability in the first quarter here early.
All right, Hall 2, S700, 2S700, Dana, is where we will find you. It is where we will find Avocor. But if somebody is not going to ISE and they want to follow along with everything that Avocor will be talking about that week, how do they do that?
Two places, avocor.com, and then we have a LinkedIn page as well. I don't recall it up top, but you can search us on LinkedIn. You'll find us that way. We'll be posting a lot of stuff there. So don't know why you wouldn't go to ISE, because it is one heck of a show. But if you can't, then it is what it is.
It is what it is. All right, very good. Hall 2, S700. Hall 2, S700 for Dana and for Avocor. For us, for AVNation, go by our website, avnation.tv. That's avnation.tv. And follow along as we also head to Barcelona for ISE 2024, the 30th of January through the 2nd of February. All that and more at avnation.tv. That's avnation.tv.